Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to A Story Called Fighting. My name's Angelo, and I wanted to make the follow-up video, like I said, about Anderson Silva literally not being picked up by like anyone, and how kind of sad this is, and why fighters just seem to not know when to walk away. Now, I'm not a pro fighter myself, but I could give some speculation as to why. Because at the end of the day, the reason why they don't want to walk away from fighting at the end of the day is the reason why you might not want to walk away from that relationship, why you might not want to walk away from that job that you have that's giving you security. It's the same thing at the end of the day. And it's because when you've built an identity around something for so long, and so much of what you do, your behaviors, your movement patterns, your habits, your ideas, your thoughts are circulating around that thing so often, and it's taking up the vast majority of your day, it's hard to just let that thing go, no matter what it is. So that's really the root cause of it, is that, you know, especially someone like Anderson Silva, who's changed the sport in many ways. You can imagine how hard it is for him to let go of, you know, the Spider nickname and who he is as a person, and, you know, the fighter, you know, image of Anderson Silva and what he's done, and the praise that he does get in the MMA community even today, even though he's been beat several times. No one really forgets what he's done. I don't think anyone ever will forget what he's done, because he's done great things in the sport. But he is no longer the fighter that he used to be, and it's just going to get worse and worse. I mean, he just got knocked out by, I think, a number 10 ranked guy. I mean, it's going to keep getting worse and worse for him. So instead of kind of knowing, okay, this is my time, I should just, you know, move on, maybe I can open a school, do this, teach, whatever, he has decided to try, and he's been basically cut by the UFC. They decided not to renew his contract, from what I heard, and he is now trying to get into PFL Bellator 1, and this is a sad thing. No one wants him. No one's offering him any sort of contract, which is crazy to think, because he was a legend at one point. He was someone who people would have killed, paid potentially millions of dollars. Dana even said his last fight, you know, with Uriah Hall, he made like $750K, and he's been making that for a while for his fights, which is a lot more than a lot of title fights even make. So it's just, it's sad to see, and it's also just, you know, it's a real slap in the face, in a sense. It's like the world saying, like, this is your time. Like, it's time to move on. And when you don't move on, the world, or God, or whatever you want to believe in, almost kind of will make you pay for not understanding when it's time to move on. And this is probably one of those times where Anderson is being slapped in the face with truth, whether he wants to accept it or not. And so maybe, I heard maybe he'll get a contract in like Combat Americas or something, which is like, I think it's like a Latin MMA organization, something like that. I'm sure maybe like Karate Combat would be willing to offer him something, something like that, that's real low on the totem pole. But it's just kind of sad to see, and it's just a reminder in life that when it's time to walk away, it's time to walk away. So I hope and wish Anderson the best, but it looks like it's kind of the end of the road for him in terms of any sort of major mixed martial arts organization. So yeah, like I said, we wish him the best. And if there's something in your life that you know you need to walk away from, don't stick around, because it's probably only going to get worse and worse, just like it is for Anderson Silva. So my name's Angelo. This is A Story Called Fighting. Hope you've enjoyed, and more videos coming soon. So till next time.